Make sure this works. Test, test, 1, 2, test, test. Mic check. Mic check. Oh. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. It's early in the morning. Back from my run. Come on in. Trickle on in. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Come on in. Come on. See, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What's today? Saturday? Today's Saturday. Okay. I can stream on both platforms. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. A few things I need to do. A few little quality of life things. Let's go ahead and get the horse. Let's go ahead and level it up. Actually, let me check some notifications, daily reward. Grab that, sure, why not? Let's go to the store. Let's see, I got some money to spend. Maybe get a new mount, right? I'm not really looking to spend a lot of money on this. Apex rewards. See, I don't know what the armory slot is. Armory build for this character, you can be modified at armory station. I don't know what that means. I do want to get a traveling bank. That's 5,000. Let me see. You know what? I'll save it. I think I'll save it. It's 2.5. Okay, I'll save it. Who cares about the mount?
There are many.
I'm really trying to love this game. I haven't played in a while.
I wish I was off adventuring.
Let's see. Let's research. Ice staff, lightning staff. I don't need that stuff. I don't know. Just go with that one. Paris. Let's see. Research. Alright. Then deconstruct that one. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Let's research. Then I can deconstruct that one. There we go. Let's see. I need to sell some stuff. Let's go though. We go get rid of these things first. Free up a little bit of space. This does look nicer on PC than it did on the PlayStation. There we go. Alright, I don't know my way around this place yet. This way. Yes, this person.
De cajita.
Sell that. Sell that. Easy 400. Don't be afraid. Come on in. Don't be afraid. I won't hurt. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. There's something I saw over here. Nope.
Do you
The
hear
wrong way.
the roar of the first cat on the hill? You need not fear the divine.
Kind of wish they had a map, like, up on the corner. Is that a thing? Let's see. Display, active, display. I don't think I see a map on here. I really do wish this thing over here, where is it? Or this thing, on this side. All the way over there on that side, that dumb chat box. I wish I could make that go away. I hate that fucking thing. I like knowing what I'm looting. What is this?
Bird's feathers. Kill our gold, yes. Or perhaps you just
Perhaps
see
you
glory.
see glory.
Older here. Yes, Walker.
First
The terror bird needs killing. The Bandari call her Wily Kiva on account of her cleverness. Older here likes his bird.
What is this place? Hold on. What are these guys? What do they do?
We need to stop them. The more dragons we kill before they spread.
Dungeon finder, random. Let's try a random dungeon. Alright. Oh, let's build some things. I don't know, I just like this. I like this as a home base. It's got everything I need. It's got all the shops here. If I need a respec, it's over there. The bank is not too far. Some of these other places, man, everything's so fucking spread out. Alright. Let's see, what do I need to get? Jewelry. I don't think I can make this one. I don't think I have the stuff. Let's see. Oh, I can. How many do I need to make? 3? Alright, I could do that. 3. Easy. Alchemy. What do I need to make? I need to make... I'm missing items. Sip of Magica. Let me see. I don't know the ingredients. Yeah, so... Sip. Let's see what are the ingredients. Recipe, here we go. Let's see. I don't know what it is. So I need the natural water, corn flour, okay. And I need to make just one. Okay, just one. That's it. That's all I needed. All right, got that. This thing, right? Yes. Let's create that. Let's do that. And that.
Jora Mako Ta.
Jora Mahu. Ah. Alright, got that. Creation. Let's go with that. Play. Just into a little robber plant. All right. Created. Gotcha. Beautiful. Excellent. I need 2. Okay. I need one of these. Alright. I'm running out. I think I could buy some more of those. Get out of the way. Wait, what do I need to craft? All right. And fish sticks.
Let's be honest, dear. That's what you want to hear.
Please, would
Under the starlight,
Who sells recipes? You don't sell recipes.
This one weaves a song. She'll
Right here.
sing it to you all day long. You love
Fish sticks. Wait, where is it? Oh, there. Nope.
is yet untried. I know it is my destiny to walk the path with pride.
The secret.
Right there.
I must swallow my and none these winds will guide me to
Fish sticks. There we go. Oh, sorry. My bad.
his stride.
And the deliveries are somewhere over here. There. Yep. 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 All right, let's see. I have that. I have Solar Barrage. And I got Backsplash. Okay. Take it all. Take it. Need it. Love it. Gotta have it. I want it. I don't know what I just opened. I'll take it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep. Got it. Excellent. Yep. Ready. Destroy that. Don't need it. Here we go. So there's someone to talk to.
Leave this place. You are an intruder here.
I'll kill them all myself. I don't need any of your help. It's alright. Just leave them up to me. You guys do your thing. I got this. This is easy. Watch. It's easy. It's too easy. Go around. Here we go. Here we go. Spirit bomb. Move out of the way. There we go.
Be gone, outsiders.
Want to open it up? Go ahead. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hit with that again. Yep. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright. Too easy. It's alright. It's alright. Everything's good. Everything's okay. Just gonna move a few of those right there. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Who are you?
Oh shit, so fucking scared me. Here we go. I'll get her. I'll get you too. I got you.
Where? We will
I'll help you. I'm coming. I'm stuck. Easy. Got you. Spirit bomb. I got this one. Okay. I don't know why I was attacking that snake. I don't think it did anything. Alright, go back here. You guys are lucky I'm not maxed out on my power. Come on. Hit him. Let's go.
Your reign is over. Be gone.
Sit right here. Just stand right here. Can't do anything. Can't touch him. I'm not even gonna look. Not even gonna look. Not even gonna look. Not even gonna look. Not even gonna look.
A harrow. And for that,
Let's see. That's the one I want. Minor nerve, minor flutter, minor intelligence, and your body will burn for 17 seconds, increasing your magical stamina. While slaughtered, you gain these effects. That's the one I want. Cleansing ritual. Right? It isn't cleansing. Rune focus, create celestial protection or resolve. I think that's the one that I ultimately want. Actually, let's get that one. We'll put that one. All right. This is what we'll do. That's ultimately the one that I want. So let's go ahead and get these points back because I can put them somewhere else. This one and that one. I should have gotten that one back also. The piercing javelin. I'll do it next time. Because I also want to put these. And this right here. I don't know that I need that just yet. I do need that. I'll save it. Let's see. I don't even know what to do with those. that on. Spell crit does go down. I mean, it's early. I'll change it if I need to. Go ahead. Within 20 meters of you, heal if it's... Yeah, let's see that off. Alright. This is good, this is good. Level 20. Anything medium, let's get rid of that. Excuse me. Let's break down the restoration stats. Sure, we're gonna get more of them anyways. Break them down. Allows you to intimidate. There we go. All right. Let's continue on with the story. back. Go there. Damn, it's already open. They tricked me. Oh, you motherfucking crab. You're fucking my rhythm all up.
My crew's safe, and only a little bit tortured. I call that a win. Many a captain who sails these waters will be glad of that news. She's a bit too obsessed with old Faharajat for me.
now I gotta find the warrior. Let's find this first. So I'm already in the area. Yep. Now let's get that. Oh, okay. I'll let you have it. Right? Okay.
Yes, I'm fine, but you're not. Please, sit down.
Just
rest.
for a moment. We need to get back to town. It's safer there.
As soon as you're rested, we'll go.
That was neat.
No
Let's
sense
see.
running back to town just to have you
Hurry up.
die on me.
We need to go. It's not safe here.
Fine, you stubborn fool. Margrob and Othbug, keep an eye on Shamar.
Warrior. Let's go there.
Don't stay too long. Meet us back at the town.
There we go. Alright, then it's this way. Towards that island. Open this chest. Hold on, here we go. Wait. This way. Single target. Lightning staff area. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's roll, baby.
Kill them!
I need aid! Heal me!
Set it ablaze! I need healing!
I need aid!
A little bit behind. A little bit behind. Right? Yep.
Move now!
Come on. Come on. There we go. Look at this guy. Look at this guy doing his own thing. Doing his own thing. Doing his own thing, this guy.
Bugs, these farmer. They're practically laying money down. We'll have this place cleaned out in no time. Oh,
This guy's in a
is
hurry.
good stuff. Old Celos must have been raking in a fortune.
Excuse me.
So you believe there was gold in here?
Me and him. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We don't need anyone else. Alright. Here we go. Come on. Oh, this guy killed everyone. Alright, we can do it. We can do this. We can do it. We don't need that guy. Definitely going after the strongest character, which is me. All his attention is on me. I know there's a guy right over here. I just want to level up. Come on. Here we go. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. All right. There we go.
Ah, good. I believe this will work. One never knows what's going to happen when working on Dwemer devices. Now throw the lever, and we will see what happens.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
say that our research does not often produce such spectacular results. Oh, research. I'm amazed at work.
You know what? I need to test them. I need to test them. See, how do I unlock this? Undaunted Enclave. The guild monster was put on the task force. The guild master of the Fighters Guild wants me to perform a task where I'm supposed to meet with... Okay. Let me see. How do I unlock? Let me see. Hold on. Hold on here. Let me see. So unlock the Undaunted dailies. Here we go. How do I unlock them? Become available after you reach level 45 with the current. Once you leave 45, you receive an invitation. Okay, so I gotta reach level 45. Okay. Alright, well now I know. I should have probably looked it up earlier.
Do your trading here.
Hey, over here.
Jode, Haoko Ta. Jode, Haoko Jejota.
All right.
Over here, Initiate. Greetings. I have a message for you from Velast. Indeed, she has a task for you. Velast awaits you at the Guild Hall in Daggerfall. Of course. The Mistress of...
There we go. I gotta do these daily matches. Okay. Here we go.
What is it?
The trick to stir the...
Get rid of those. Get rid of that.
But General Godron warns they remain a serious threat to all Stormhaven.
Oops. All right.
We don't want truth.
Step up, have a look. And I said,
Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
Welcome to the...
Increase max health and magicka for 2 hours and stamina. Alright. That's the one I'll eat next. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I don't really like this ability. Fortitude. 17 increasing health, magical stamina recovery. All right. Excuse me.
Good to see you back in one piece.
Oh, okay, it does have it now. Okay, let's just get all these. Let's go through them. There you go. I got that one. I went through that one. The banish. See, I don't even know if I did that one. Is that what that means? It means I did it? Oh, I can't even do those. These are the ones I can do. Okay. Alright, let's just go random. Steal 10 items from the environment. Defeat your district. Complete one trial. Yep.
Ha!
We've got a now we're ready. His sailing logs are the key.
Yep, yep.
I removed this device from Clanker. When pressed, it let me know.
Quite. My pleasure.
Get your
Sure.
disguise.
True, Malero. Yet at least we would earn coins.
You go if you want. I'm staying here and waiting for a ship.
Peace, Malero. No call for such talk. I remain and will pray for patience.
Here we go.
Buying, selling.
A few coins would suffice.
This one.
yes.
Let's go. Yes, you.
Shouted at you.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, take that.
Evil.
Ugh.
My friend, welcome back. Do you have some good news? Here you are, Tharwab. The
king is
logs
pleased.
that show Bosek's defiance of the king's decrees. Come on, it's time to go.
What? Let's roll. Come on, get up here.
On your feet, man your stations. Prepare to sail.
Finally, home to Betnik. I've missed my clan.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Then
Let's
we
go.
leave.
I don't need to meet the crew.
When my crew turned traitor, I never head into town. They aren't.
Well, light ends, a pool of sunlight attracts you. Birds. Wait, why is this one only at 2? When you heal an ally under 50%. Alright.
Keep your weapon sheathed.
Eclipse. Just gonna burn an enemy with raw ray. That's the one I wanted. Oh. That's the one I want. Gaining major protection for a second, reducing. Blacksmithing. Let me see. Oh, let's do it. I don't know why I just smelled my finger. I gotta cut my nail.
Here they come. Ready. Fire.
Wait, what is that circle thing?
I'd well. I can't. She was with me, Sprite. They're invading from just beyond.
Let's get in the fight.
Where do you want to go? This way? Come on. Hit him with that, hit him with that.
You certainly fought.
This way. on, follow me. Easy. Let's go up.
Harvest your soul for the deadlands.
I ain't jumping down. I'm gonna fucking die if I jump from the height.
More of them coming! Keep those bows ready! What would you have?
Let's go. Alright, I'll follow him. He's the leader. I don't remember this. I haven't done this one in a while. Alright, Guess I gotta go back. I just don't remember it. Here we go. Shit, it's Sauron. It's a necromancer. From Lord of the Rings.
And I'll devour you quickly. Rise, minion.
Right here. Spirit bomb. Where'd he go?
Rise, minion. Stop before it's too late.
Was that it? Oh man, I missed all the end.
Thought I would be more satisfied at his death. Guess it won't bring back those he's killed. I didn't think we'd... In time.
I'm beside myself. You truly believe you've won? I didn't expect our little friends there could kill Earthers. But I stand corrected. All this trouble because of one Bosmeri woman. You are Gilrain of the Whisper Grove, are you not?
My runes Dagon?
It was you who rallied this peasant village to contend with me. Fascinating that a mortal could be so troublesome. I need a replacement for your Earthers. Come. Meet with me and I will close this gate. Spare your people.
I think I have little choice. Tell the others to get as far away from here as they can.
Okay.
Where's Gilrain?
Leave.
Spread out and search.
Ah. I want to test something. Let me see. I want to test. Let's see. So the GPU is at watts, 100 FPS. Rendering. Render latency. Okay. Let's see what this temperature. It's only at 55. Okay. All right. All right. All right.
These kids.
Here we go.
This is taking longer than I'd planned.
All right. Oh.
Concerned.
Yes, we might. All right.
I trust you are here. By the land, remember.
Fool girl. She doesn't... No me. Moloch's hand.
I'm desperate.
Yep.
It's a graveyard. It's mostly wilderness.
Let's get another dungeon. Let's see. Character. Alright, next level, I get to unlock another dungeon.
You were among... Go ahead. It won't do any good. Orc clans survived this way for many generations. It's not that.
My stomach thinks my throat's been cut.
To follow... Our luck.
Oh, not that one.
I'm quite busy, can't you see?
So what's your opinion, after talking to him? Yes.
Let's see, 30. Increase your chance to apply.
Have mercy.
Let's go down there. Oh, I gotta go back this way. Oh. Take a little break. Let me get some breakfast also. Tangled up. Alright. Oh, wrong mouse. Back. Hold on. Hold on. I will be right back. Just had to get a little breakfast. Thought I had something in my hands. Let's see, I want to check this out. I heard about a little something something. I want to go ahead and give it a go. I'll give it a go. I don't know what the fuck that means. Let's see. There's a video here that I want to check out. This one.
Throne and Liberty is still one.
I haven't seen the whole thing. I think it might have been playing in the background. I'm looking for MMO games.
One of, if not the best looking MMO slated for 2023. Now,
Let's
admittedly, the list of competition is short, with only a few other MMOs tentatively planned for the year. Those being Blue
nice.
Protocol, Odin Valhalla Rising, and Ashfall, which, if I'm speaking frankly, Blue Protocol is the only decent looking one of that bunch. But even if competition is light, it doesn't really matter, because I genuinely think there's some really cool things about Throne and Liberty. They've said it's going to be a third-person hybrid action combat MMO, which looks to mean we're probably going to be getting a soft lock system that blends action and tab targeting, kind of like what we see in Guild Wars 2 and Elder Scrolls Online. The game's primary focus will be on challenging cooperative PvE. We've seen stuff like these non-instanced open world multi-layered dungeons where you can go deep in and just like have people running all over the place and stuff. It sounds really cool. A bunch of big boss battles with what we've seen like being hundreds of players on the screen. There's also going to be various types of PvP, including open world with a PK system, some smaller scale things like arenas, and even these large 100+ player castle sieges with these giant golems smashing through walls. They've also got some really cool dynamic features, particularly with the weather and day-night cycles that directly affect the environment, with like areas flooding when it rains, becoming inaccessible, or giving you access to new spawns.
I wonder how long the cycles are going to last. Are they going to last hours? Minutes?
Or enemies getting stronger during storms, stuff like that. But on top of that, weather is also going to alter player spells and attacks, like we've seen the Wizard's Lightning Bolt, which during a clear day is single target, but then when it rains, it turns into a chain lightning. It also looks like there's going to be a lot of different traversal systems, like your player can mantle and climb a lot of stuff in the environment. We're going to have access to a grapple hook, letting us zip around, and pretty much everyone in the game plays as a druid, as it features this transforming into animals to increase your land, sea, and air movement speed. So yeah, like I said, there's just a lot of cool systems and features with the game, and that is only like the bullet point preview of everything we know about Throne and Liberty at the moment, much of which sounds really cool. I'm really looking forward to jumping in and trying the game myself. Now, since our last Throne and Liberty video, which was back in December, there's been quite a few updates for the game, between a few rounds of alpha testing, out of which came some interesting leaks, but then also we had some official announcements, including the Western release window that looks to be just a few months away. And you know what? While you're waiting those few months to play a new MMO, why not check out an MMO that's playable right now? Such as today's sponsor, Dragonair Silent Gods. This is an open world high fantasy role-playing game that will be available on mobile and PC. In addition to character collection and development, the game features grid-based combat, differentiated sandbox exploration, and seasonal social gameplay. They've officially partnered with Wizards and will be featuring iconic characters and gameplay features from the world of Dungeons and Dragons. The game's got D&D and TRPG-like elements with dice checks and treasure hunts, a gorgeous sandbox high fantasy world to explore with tons of free exploration as you complete non-linear missions and side quests, solving puzzles, fishing, cooking, gathering resources, and of course the combat, which is tactical grid-based gameplay. So if you're interested in checking out Dragonair Silent Gods, go ahead and use my link in the video description below, and if you pre-register, you'll get some in-game goodies. All right, so let's jump into all of the new stuff with Throne and Liberty. First, I want to start off with some of the official news and announcements. So back in January, NC announced that they would soon be conducting one of the final rounds of testing for Throne and Liberty, and that anyone living in South Korea could register to play. The test servers would be live on February 21st and 22nd, lasting for roughly 5 hours each one of those days. And from my understanding, this wasn't one of those like Korean tests that you could just sign up with a VPN, because apparently the testing would all be done locally at participating locations in Korea. So this was a very much so localized event. Then in mid-February, during NCSoft's financial reporting call, they held a Q&A with investors. They revealed some pretty big details about their plans for the game. First, confirming that the final round of Korean testing was taking place later that month, after which they said a global marketing campaign would begin ramping up. They then said they would be launching the game at some point in the first half of 2023, which would mean anywhere between right now and sometime in June or early July, and that another company would be in charge of launching the game in the West. Following that, on February 20th, they tweeted out that that final round of testing was taking place in just a couple of days. This was like their first really public-facing announcement of this test, and the final bit of this tweeted out announcement said that we should stay tuned for more information sometime soon. And it turns out that information, which was revealed just a few days later, was the news that Amazon Games would be the one publishing Throne and Liberty, continuing Amazon.
Dude, how many games is Amazon? They've really gone into this MMO space. Like, full head. I mean, they have this New World. I think Blue Protocol is another one. I'm looking at the website here. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. Movie screenshots, wallpapers, story. When is it coming out though? I don't see it. Okay.
Amazon's recent, dare I call it an obsession or just involvement with the MMO genre, from their very own developed and published New World, but then also the publishing of Lost Ark, the announced publishing of Blue Protocol, and now they are also publishing Throne and Liberty. Now, taking a look at the official announcement on Amazon's page does give us a few more details about all of this. So it says Amazon Games and NCSoft today announced an agreement to bring massively multiplayer online RPG Throne and Liberty to North America, South America, Europe, and Japan. Amazon Games will publish the title for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and X, and it will support cross-platform play. And I do believe this is the first time I have seen that cross-platform play is going to be a thing, which I think is really cool because it just opens up the potential player base all playing on the same servers. Going on, it says here that Throne and Liberty is a MMORPG that combines story-driven adventure and action combat, further driving into the action portion of this. Although from early testing, it does seem like there is a strong tab target emphasis. I am just going to conclude from all of this, from all of the tab target discussion, everything we've seen that looked like tab target and the action combat being brought up here and in other places, that it's going to be like that hybrid system, that soft lock system. So think ESO, think Guild Wars 2. That's what I'm assuming here. They say in Throne and Liberty, players enter a vast world with constantly shifting geographical and environmental features that change the course of play. This undoubtedly referring to the fact that the weather changes the actual environment, opening up and restricting access to certain areas. Really cool stuff. In fact, in one of the videos we've seen, we saw that during a rainstorm, it like activated this magical rune system, which opened the entrance to the stone dungeon. They're showing some really cool stuff here when it comes to how the environment plays into the gameplay experience that I just think it's pretty cool. It says massive scale PvP and PvE combat are fundamental to Throne and Liberty, and players can transform into animals, soaring through the air or exploring the depths of the sea, even tipping the odds of battle in their favor by triggering powerful environmental effects like solar eclipses or rainstorms, which again plays into the fact that we've got the day-night cycle, we've got rain and stuff, the rain, the storms, a gust of winds, all of those things that, yes, players will be able to influence themselves, be it through really rare gear or special abilities with long cooldowns, which I believe is specifically what we have heard. And then finally, wrapping it up, it says that Throne and Liberty continues Amazon Games' momentum in games publishing, following the success of its internally developed MMO New World and action RPG Lost Ark from Smile Games, Gate, both of which have topped Steam and Twitch charts and continue to nurture strong player communities. I will wholeheartedly agree with them that yes, both of those games did in fact top charts, like some very impressive numbers, launch day numbers, concurrent player number peaks. Both of those games really did phenomenally when it comes to drawing initial interest. As to how they have maintained their player bases, the health of those games currently, it seems like both of them are pretty much in sharp decline, somewhere between 90 to 95% of reduction in peak player count from what they saw at launch. Although I think Lost Ark has maintained higher steady numbers, there's also the other side of that where a good chunk of those might be people multi-boxing or just all of the bots that are evidently rampant in that game. But regardless, I can't take it away. We can't take away from Amazon the fact that they have launched games that saw some pretty phenomenal early success. And then also, I want to point out, whatever problems you may have with Lost Ark as a game, it seems like Amazon's handling of the publishing of this game that was developed by another company, how the publishing in the West was done, seems like they did a pretty good job. So with that said, I'm fairly confident that any of the problems that we may end up having with Throne and Liberty, I don't think Amazon will be the ones at fault there. You know, as to how they've handled New World, I think it's a decent game that probably just needed a lot more content and some more interesting systems. And maybe they're getting there. I really haven't kept up with New World in the past few months. But regardless, let's get back into the Throne and Liberty discussion. So all of that official stuff, you know, it's pretty cool. We know now, at the very least, to recap, we know they should be releasing the game at some point in the first half of 2023. They're running out of time here, but that's the current schedule. And that Amazon will be the ones publishing, which, as I just said, I don't think is a negative. There are a lot worse publishers of Eastern MMOs coming to the West that we know could have taken this over, and I think Amazon is probably the one who's done the best of it so far. What's more interesting is some of the leaked information. In particular, that event that took place in February, that Korean local...
They've done pretty good on the updates. The only thing, though, with Lost Ark, and I saw this recently, was I think they kind of, what the hell's going on with they fucked up on one of the updates. They, I guess a recent update for New World actually erased people's gear. Close that. Let's see, is it even listed? And so, I mean, but that's their game, so this isn't their game. I think they're just developing it. Was it oh, Throne and Liberty. Let's see if it's even on here. Oops. I don't know how to spell. Throne and Crown. No. It's Throne and Liberty, right? Yeah. No. Alright, nothing there yet. How about Blue Protocol? Let's see if Blue Protocol's on here. Oh, Blue Protocol is on here. When is it coming out? It says planned released on 2023. But when 2023? I can't even play Black Desert. I don't know, something was happening yesterday. Okay. No plans for it just yet. I mean, from what I've seen, it looks pretty cool. It kind of has that a Legend of Zelda sort of feel to it. But a much nicer version of The Legend of Zelda. Yeah. It's got the same sort of style. Okay.
Specific hands-on playtest. We got some leaked information out of that, basically recapping some of what people thought about their time with the game. Now, evidently this test was incredibly small. It was said that somewhere around 100 people were invited to try it out during these couple of days. And one of the general consensus when it comes to what the game is like is it was said that it feels like a combination of Lineage, World of Warcraft, The Witcher, and Lost Ark. I'm not exactly sure what to make of it. Obviously, the game has a Lineage heritage because that is the franchise franchise.
That looks nice.
Throne Liberty, TNL, Project TL, that is where it comes from. World of Warcraft for maybe the modern day systems, Witcher for maybe the setting and visuals, and Lost Ark, maybe the monetization scheme. I don't know, possible. Some highlights here from this leaked thread that came via a Twitter post. They said that while the game is cross-platform, it does have a very strong PC feeling to it, which is good to hear as far as I'm concerned. Visuals were said to be pretty strong. It looks good. The game looks good, and that pretty much pans out from what I've seen in the trailers. Maybe a little generic looking, but I do think the visuals and some of what they've shown looks pretty awesome.
And I'm only watching this on 1080p.
Has in fact put a big focus on the story. Personally, not that big of a deal to me. Not
I'm
really
sure that on PC it's gonna look even nicer.
But for people who are looking for a good story in their MMOs, it seems like NC might deliver. And then they said that there looks to be a lot of solo potential for this game, which is absolutely like the lifeblood of the MMO genre. I know massively multiplayer online, it's in the name, right? But far as I know, a good chunk of the people who play MMOs like to play solo, at least some of the time, if not all of the time, barring content that requires groups. I know just personally, I spend a lot of my MMO time mostly doing stuff solo and then finding groups for the things that require groups. So good to hear that Throne of Liberty is going to have solo potential. Now, one thing that came from this that is probably going to raise some eyebrows was this is a translation, keep in mind, and translations don't always translate. It's just the nature of different languages. But it was said that there is automatic hunting in the game. To me, this sounds like what it's supposed to say is auto combat. And to further support this notion, some of the leaked videos that have come out from testing over these past few months, there's been leaks. I'm not going to show it here because that'll get this video taken down. But yes, we have seen auto combat. If you don't know, auto playing is something that is common in many Eastern developed MMOs, and it's basically in the game you can hit a button and your character does all of the things for you. It engages in combat, it does its rotating spells, it uses things on cooldowns. They're games that play yourself, and it seems like it might be the case that
auto combat? I've never even heard of that. Hold on. What game does auto combat? Auto combat. Auto combat MMO games. What game does that? Dota? I've heard of Dota. I've never played it. There's a game called Granado, España. Best auto. Let me see. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know auto combat was a thing. It's a bunch of these games I've never even heard of. Dragon Ball Z Online. At least none of the ones I've heard of.
That Throne of Liberty is going to have auto combat. And some of the complaints that were coming out of this early testing was the fact that, hey, auto hunting is not fun, which, yeah, I don't want a game that plays itself. I mean, there's, the auto chess games were kind of cool. I like those, but that's not what I want out of my MMOs. And it also has me concerned that the basic combat will be dumbed down enough that auto hunting is even a viable option, which, I don't think I was necessarily expecting crazy in-depth difficult combat where you were just on the verge of death with every pull. That's not what I was expecting from Throne of Liberty. That's not what I expect from most MMOs, especially most Eastern developed MMOs. A lot of it is just like smashing through hordes of enemies. In most of the games in the genre nowadays, that's just kind of how it is. The presence of auto hunting and the fact that this game is going to be playable on phones, which, to clarify, it's not going to have a phone version of the game, but there will be a streaming service that lets you play the game on mobile devices. And even just the fact that that is a reality. Yes, the game is going to have a way to play it on the phones. It just won't be a phone app, if that distinction makes any sense or matters at all. I'm pretty confident from these leaks, from the fact that there's going to be a phone version of the game, and from the leaks before these leaks, the actual gameplay we've seen, that there's going to be auto combat in this game. And maybe just the presence of that is enough to put people off. I absolutely don't love it. I don't like it either. That's not the news I was hoping to hear. And then the last last bit of info that came from this leaked thread was said that there was a system in the game called Magic Doll that boost experience and drop rates. Now, there were no details as to what this Magic Doll system was, if it was like
how much
a
that's
buff
gonna
that you could
cost.
get in the game, if it was a consumable, in which case we might assume that that would be tied to the cash shop. There was no further extrapolation as to this, just it was said Magic Doll is a thing and it boosts experience and drop rates. So we'll see what that means. A bit concerning, some of the stuff here. In particular, there was also some discussion about how it seemed...
You want to level up? Fuck you. Pay me. You want to catch up to everyone? Fuck you. Pay me. You want to get through this dungeon? Fuck you. Pay me. God, man, I miss the old days where they just gave you the whole fucking game. That's back in the good old days. You see, back in my day.
Seems like the game is going to be heavily monetized, which I guess shouldn't come as too much of a surprise. Now, there was another leak that just happened like yesterday as of this recording. Basically, this was a screen grab of what looked to be the alpha for Throne and Liberty here in the Western version. This was specifically on an Amazon website. The quote here is, after an exciting announcement in February, the Amazon Games team invites Amazonians, I believe that's just people who work for Amazon, to alpha test Throne and Liberty between April 4th and April 9th. So this was a leaked, it wasn't even a real screenshot, it was a photo of a screen. How verifiable is this? I'm not sure. There are sources that I've heard that this is in fact something that's happening right now, because right now, as I'm recording this, it is April 4th. So apparently there might be an Amazon Games alpha test of Throne and Liberty taking place at the moment. And if that is in fact the case, if that's happening, I would expect at some point within the next couple of weeks, some leaks to come out of this as well, because that's just how it is. Even with these heavy NDAs, we always end up seeing leaks. So to wrap things up here, I want to say that yes, I am looking forward to this game. As I mentioned on the top, I think it's cool to have a new MMO, but as much as I am excited for it, I have to keep reminding myself that this is a game developed by NCSoft, and for that reason, we should 100% without question expect a big old cash shop full of some variations of pay to win, time savers, boost, currency exchanging, outfits with huge quality of life buffs, you name it, it'll probably be in there. Ultimately though, the way I feel about this is I will be happy if we get a good month or two of fun from the game. I'm really not expecting too much more. That tells you where my expectations are, at least when it comes for a lot of Eastern developed MMOs in particular. It's just this very narrow genre of games that
everything
always seems to be heavy pay to win, and so much of that has spilled over into everything that's Western developed as well. This isn't specific to like Eastern developed MMOs, with but a few rare exceptions. Most modern day new MMOs have all of that stuff as well. But regardless, here's the deal. If this comes out and I can sit down and experience a new world and play with all those people.
Dude, games are getting so expensive. I mean, even Elden Ring Online, which I'm playing right now. I'm in the middle of this transition from PlayStation to PC. And I'm debating whether I should even keep my PC. I mean, my PlayStation. I've thought about selling it, my PS5. But I'm sure there's going to be some games that are going to come out that are only on PlayStation, and I should probably just hold on to it. But, so making that change cost me $100. $9 to buy the game. Luckily, I got it on a discount. They were having like a little flash sale. And they were selling the games pretty cheap. So I got it for probably like $6. Then I had to buy the monthly subscription, which is either 1 month or 3 months, 9 months, and I think 12 months or whatever the fuck it is. So that was 14 something, I think, or $44. I can't remember what it was for 3 months. Not only do I have to pay for the game, then I have to buy the DLC, but then I have to pay to also be allowed to pay for the game that I just bought. I mean, it's crazy.
People enjoy that
get a part-time job just to play video games,
and discover new things and taking on these challenges and play up until the point that I'm fed up with all of the game's garbage and the whatever that entails. I'm fine with that. That's about all I expect. And there's so many games out there, way too many games than we can even reasonably play. It's fine, whatever. I'll take what I can get from this thing. As an MMO fan, I am anemic when it comes to just give me more, right? You know, give me something else, give me something new. I need something fresh. Josh, come on, please help me, help brother out here. As for the release, like I said, Throne and Liberty is still, as of now, planned and said to be launching in the first half of 2023. Now, during a recent shareholder meeting, they were asked about this, and their response was that they're coordinating the release date with Amazon. So it sounds like the ball is just in their court. My guess is Amazon is currently focused on the localization as well as a release timing, trying to find a window where there isn't too much competition. You know, June is going to be a pretty big month, especially, you know, Diablo 4 is launching. You might not think they're competitors, but they are absolutely competitors. There is certainly a huge crossover in the Venn diagram of Diablo 4 players and MMO fans. And then there's also the Diablo players who hate MMOs, but don't worry about them. They're probably not watching this channel, right? But yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens. I don't know if they're actually going to hit that first half or not, especially since nothing's been announced and you got like a couple months left. So maybe closer to fall, sometime around August, September, something like that. We'll see. But either way, despite all the drawbacks, despite the fact that it's probably going to be super pay to win and have a huge cash shop, despite the fact that it's got likely, almost certainly, an autoplay feature to the game, it's a new MMO. I'm going to want to check it out. I'll keep you up to date as we get any big new
I'll give it a go.
But that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the vid, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
I'll definitely give it a go. I'll definitely give it a chance. All right. What's going on with Clarence Thomas? What is this? Case comments on Trump's historic indictment. Michael J. Fox. Still shaking like a lot? Probably. Oh, let's check out Jedi Survivor.
In this Star Wars Jedi Survivor hands-on and gameplay impressions video, we'll go over the exploration, combat, mounts, and more, and how Star Wars Jedi Survivor is an upgrade in every way, shape, and form when compared.
I haven't even played the first one. I have it in my sorry, I have it in my library on the PlayStation. I just haven't played it. I haven't gotten around to it. Maybe I'll do that right before this game comes out.
Compared to Jedi Fallen Order.
I hear nothing but good things about it.
Thanks to EA and Respawn Entertainment, we had the opportunity to travel and participate in a hands-on preview for Star Wars Jedi Survivor,
it's an open world game,
which releases on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S on April 28th of this year. Note that all the video coverage in this video is taken from a work-in-progress build and might not be a representative of the final product. Star Wars Jedi Survivor picks up 5 years after the events of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and Cal has matured and persevered, and he'll continue to look for ways to rebel and survive and protect those he cares about against the Empire in increasingly bleak circumstances.
It kind of reminds me of that old Star Wars game where you played that guy. What the fuck was his name? I don't remember what his name was. What the fuck was it? Let's see. Let's look it up. What was his name? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Wrong PC. Star Wars games. You played very similar to a guy. Wasn't Survivor. Where is it? Star Wars games. I think it was for PlayStation. I've only owned the PlayStation. What was his name? God damn it. No. Oh. No. Dude, what the what was that game? It's here somewhere. I know what it is. It's just gonna bother me. This one right here. I remember playing this one. This one was cool. I liked it. The Force Unleashed. Yeah, this was good. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why. I even played the second one. I thought the second one was pretty cool too. I don't know why they gave up on it. It reminds me kind of this. Give me sort of that same
The Mantis
vibes.
crew has been separated for reasons unknown, so Cal will have a lot of work to do and hopefully find his crew and reunite with them. Like the first game, finding new equipment will not improve stats of your character of any kind. However, cosmetic improvements have received a huge upgrade when compared to Fallen Order. Rather than just getting new ponchos, there will be new different clothing like hats and bandanas, and you'll even be able to change Cal's facial features from beards to a goatee, or maybe you want to give Cal a mullet or a buzz cut with a mustache. For the lightsabers alone, there are many different blades, components, materials, and colors to choose from that make Cal quite unique to you. As expected, you'll need to explore and find cosmetic items on each planet, or you can trade them into Doma, the de facto mayor who sells cosmetics that the player can purchase with priorite shards. You can find these shards by exploring every nook and cranny of the game. In the intro cinematic, the Mantis crashes and lands on Kobo, a huge planet that Cal will go back to often as you won't be able to access all the areas on the map until you acquire certain abilities. Kobo is actually more of a home base for the player, and this is especially due to a town inside Kobo called Rambler's Reach. Inside the town, you'll find shops, NPCs, and even a bar where you'll find new NPCs that show up there every now and then. This kind of reminded me of the Souls series where you could revisit Firelink Shrine or the Central Hub with new dialogues and rewards after completing certain tasks or just simply progressing throughout the game.
Looks nice.
There's even a new rumor system in the game where you can talk to NPCs, which is more narrative focused and will help guide you along the way to places you should visit. Lastly, you can also recruit residents who can help improve Rambler's Reach by adding new shops, and you gain more rewards in the process. As you meet these NPCs throughout the planet, some will give you side quests, which really stand out in comparison to Jedi Fallen Order, where there were literally no side quests in the game. Touching briefly on the side quests, you'll be rewarded with either a cosmetic, skill points, perks, more story, recruiting people to improve Rambler's outpost, etc. What's more is that new shops will open up as you progress throughout the game, so you'll want to come back to Rambler's Reach often. Jedi chamber rooms are a welcome addition to exploring each planet. Basically, they're like shrines in Breath of the Wild. Each chamber room is basically a puzzle that you need to solve, and when you do, you're rewarded with a perk, and there are many to acquire throughout the game. You'll need to use the Force and think carefully in order to solve each puzzle. I can see players spending a lot of time finding every chamber room, and then taking even more time to make your way through each one of them. Force tears will put your agility and hand-eye coordination skills to the test. I found a Force tear that was hidden in a cave. As soon as I entered the tear, a timer started and I was off to the races. I had to jump from one platform to another. There were two catches though. Some of the platforms were crumbling as soon as you jumped on them, but the even bigger catch was that there was a massive laser wall that comes your way, and if you run or jump into it, you have to start the tear over again. Furthermore, every time you jumped, the laser wall would switch over to the other side, so you had to be careful with the timing of your jumps. At first I thought the timer was important, but it really only served as a competitive way to beat my fastest time. Once I completed the challenge, I was awarded a skill point. When I spoke to the developers, they made it very clear that Jedi Survivor is vastly larger than Jedi Fallen Order. This is due to the fact that developers can solely focus on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. This is huge considering that load times will be much faster, as well as the game getting a graphical upgrade with more details, more enemies, bigger planets, etc. The first game had 7 planets, but only 5 of them could be fully explored. While I'm unsure of how many planets there are in the sequel, there are at least 7 of them, and there are many places to explore, more rewards, new challenges, and a lot more. They did not give me an estimated amount of hours it will take to complete the game, but I think it's safe to say that you'll at least double the amount of time that you put into Fallen Order. It's also important to note that the developers made it clear that Jedi Survivor is not an open world game, but rather I was told that each planet is better defined as an open area. You'll be able to go off the beaten path, and you'll typically be rewarded for doing so, so you may be better off treating Jedi Survivor as an open world game, even if it is technically an open area game. I really don't see this as a problem, especially because they made it much easier to navigate and make your way throughout each planet. Although you'll still be jumping around a lot, doing plenty of wall running and climbing, you will also have the grappling hook, aka Ascension Cable, which certainly does make it easier at times. However, there are designated locations where you can use it, and you will be notified on screen when you are within reach. This will help immensely, and also open up more possibilities of exploration in the game, which also adds additional challenges when you're in the chamber rooms. The map additions have also improved greatly. While exploring, I was able to use the new BD visor, which then enabled me to use the BD binoculars, where you can place specific beacons to keep track of everything you're doing and where you want to go. The improved interactive holomap UI will also help you find places that you didn't know you were able to explore, and it makes it much easier to make your way through the planets, which was not the case in the first game. Mounted Creatures is a new addition to the Star Wars Jedi series, and it's a huge one. You'll be able to travel faster with a creature like Neko, the bipedal creature that Cal tames to ride around the environment. Then there's Belter, a flyer that Cal can tame to soar through the skies. You can also jump with certain creatures to get to higher heights in the game, and you can even do mounted combat. In short, this edition alone is a game changer. And finally, for traveling improvements, you can now fast travel, which is available by traveling to mediation points in the game, a very big win for Respawn. When it comes to combat, the good news is that you will not have to start from scratch with Cal, as he will start with the 3 stances he learned from the first game, including dual sabers that Cal used at the end, but he didn't really have it as a stance. Regardless, this addresses a concern brought up by many fans who did not want to learn everything all over again. Of course, I decided to use dual sabers most of the way through the demo, especially when facing enemies one-on-one. Using dual sabers is a very aggressive playstyle that may make you vulnerable at times if you're having a difficult time blocking and parrying attacks. There is a high skill ceiling though, so you can dominate more as you hone your craft and focus on the dual saber skill tree. The other 2 stances that I did not have a chance to use were Crossguard, a powerful, deliberate stance that allows you to deal massive damage at the cost of long wind-up times, and Blaster, a stance that allows Cal to deal with long-range foes by using the blaster. As for your Force abilities, you'll start with Push, Pull, Slow, and Force Confusion. For Push, you'll now be able to push enemies off precarious ledges, which is truly a delight in and of itself. Slow is a force power that Cal can use to slow down enemies around him, which is great when fighting a host of enemies or a really tough boss or opponent. Force Confusion adds a whole new element to the game where you can turn enemies against each other. This comes in really handy when you confuse big creatures who can take out anyone in their path. There are also plenty of interesting enemies in this game. Among them are the new humanoids like Zeke, the Bedlam Raider boss that you fight right before entering the Cantina. For the droids, you have B1 and B2, the BX Droid Commando, who if I'm not mistaken can also do jump attacks off walls, and then there's also the Scavenger Droid, which if you chase down and slay it before it gets away will also give you rewards. As for new creatures, Mogu really stood out to me. He looks like a big gorilla who just loves to slam you into the ground. However, press the X button fast enough before he slams you, and you'll cut his arm right off. Dismemberment in the game is also a new feature added that certainly adds more depth to combat and is just awesome. Mogu also likes to throw scout troopers at you, so beware. I then had a blast facing a boss earlier on in the demo, the Rancor. The big troll-like boss you might remember from movies ate me up, spat me out, ran me over, and knocked me down with his AoE attacks. I started the demo on the Jedi Master difficulty, so taking Rancor down was no easy task. In fact, I never beat him. He sometimes took me down in one single hit. I even had one of the developers tap my shoulder and encourage me to maybe take the difficulty down a notch so that I could finish the demo in time. I later discovered that no one had beaten Rancor on the Jedi Master difficulty. I was only a couple of blows away at one point, but then I decided to move on and take the developer's advice.
I could beat him.
By the time everyone reached the end of the demo, we were given a special presentation of all the stances and abilities that Cal will have by the end of the game, and let me tell you, everyone in the room was impressed. It seems very clear that once you master your abilities, you'll be able to dominate and take out many enemies with ease. I was also told by the devs that while you can go back and forth between 2 stances throughout the game, you can also decide to only focus on one stance, upgrade all of its skills, and finish the game that way if you'd like. So, those looking forward to Jedi Survivor should rest easy. Though I do still have a couple of gripes, including the fact that gear is only cosmetic and doesn't provide any stat value to the player, making exploration not as interesting, and the fact that you can only use the grappling hook in certain places instead of at will, the game is shaping up to be something solid. Respawn Entertainment clearly listened to their fans by making much needed improvements and rectifying some of the annoyances in Fallen Order. In short, Jedi Survivor is bigger, better, darker, and far more rewarding than its predecessor. Come April 28th, I know what I'll be doing, and hopefully I'll be having a blast doing it. So what are you guys' thoughts?
April 28th? Oh. Maybe I'll play it tonight. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it tonight.
On Jedi Survivor after seeing more gameplay of it. Are you guys excited for it? Did you like Fallen Order? I thought Fallen Order was a step in the right direction for the Star Wars franchise after many disappointing games, and I think Survivor is going to be even better than that. Let us know what you think in the comments below.
I'm going to give it a go. With that, I got to go take a nap. I don't know, man. I'm just so fucking tired right now. I was about to fall asleep watching that video. I don't know why. All right.